Hey guys, what is crack-a-lackin'? My name is Rabbit, and thank you so much for joining me for episode number 27 of Let's Blindly Play Through Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song on the PlayStation 2. In our last episode, we were reunited, and it felt so good with the Husbando Gian, albeit not entirely under the circumstances I would have preferred. In short, we had learned from Neville back at Melvir that Gian had gone missing / was potentially kidnapped while he was investigating some situation happening at Loben. So we reported to Monica. If you do recall, I thought she seemed a little suspect when we first met her ages and ages ago upon our initial exploration attempt of Loben itself. So anyway, look at this guy. He wants a piece of this. Well, I'm sorry. You cannot have a piece of any of Claudia. It is all for Gian. Whoa. These creatures right here just drive me bonkers. They won't let you go for anything. So yes, anyway, we reported to Monica, and she shared with us that we would have to go into the dungeon in order to, oh god. Woo! Oh, I guess here's the path I didn't see. I probably should actually finish my recap. Okay, long story short, found Monica. She said Gian was in a dungeon. We went to find him, and it turned out to be a trap that had been laid for us. So now we're trying to make our way out of this waterfall. So let's continue to do that. Can I... Doesn't look like there's a trap to be disarmed. So what is this? Ooh, 300 gold and a shitty bone amulet. Not super great. I kind of want to go back and see what was beyond that other path, but there were so many monsters there. I don't know. And it looks like this might just be a dead end, but I'll at least check out the water. And oh, I also wanted to show you guys, I know, I don't have the best recaps. I'm like doing things in real time and trying to summarize what happened in the last few minutes of gameplay. I know, guys, I'm so skilled. Wait a minute. Gray. This is supposed to be alphabetized, sir. I know, it's probably my fault, actually. Okay, what is my problem? R comes before S. Let's fix that up. But this is actually perfect, because what I was wanting to show you is that Gian does not have any weapons to use right now. I could take something off Gray, but, you know, we're going to let him sort of bare-knuckle it and double-fist it for a little bit. But I will throw these bombs on him just in case we're going to have to fight the Emperor to get out of here, or once we have figured out how to get out of here. So, now whoa! Oh my gosh, you guys. That legitimately scared me. Why would they ever initiate a boss fight in this way? Okay. Whew, alright, let me get my shit together. So, let's begin. I guess these things are creepy land serpents. They almost look like sharks. I don't know, very disturbing sharks to say the least. But let's get rolling. We will do strength and pull. I want Claudia to be tough as nails. And where is my single sword? We're not going to spare... Oh, God. Look at this, y'all. Gian is just like, really? What do I got going on? But I was mentioning this in our last episode that I'm already foreseeing some fancy shit we can do with Gian. I'm thinking that we can get him to learn maybe some martial arts abilities, or we can look into... So right now he's an Imperial Knight. I think there was also Imperial... Maybe it was called Marine. I wouldn't do Imperial Scholar, which is what Brow and Sylvan both are, because I don't know. Not to say that I think Gian is stupid, but he doesn't strike me as the type of personality that would go out of his way to perfect... Ooh, let me see before I finish that thought. Let me go ahead and just heal up Gian. He's on the struggle bus right now. But he doesn't strike me as the type to... You know what? I wonder if fire is going to be good against them. We'll do cutting lunge again, and we'll just punch him down. Brow, you might be my healer, because it just takes so long for him to get enough BP to cast his other spells. But okay, focus, Rabbit. Finish what you're saying. So, I don't think Gian is stupid, but I don't know if thematically... him being a magician or wizard or scholar that knows a bunch of spells would make the most sense. So I think I want to keep him still as a warrior. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, baby. Let him know, Gian. Let him know. But poor Sylvan, he didn't even get a chance to cast his shit. So we'll have to take care of business. Ooh. You know what I'm going to do? I better heal myself. I can't do cutting lunge, no! Well, I do have a bomb. It kind of sucks, though, because these are consumables, but I think we should just use it just in case. Poor Sylvan. He's fucking used to just laying on the ground. Life has been rough for him since he started adventuring with me. But to be fair, you know, he wore out his welcome a while ago. Ooh, good thing I had Brow heal himself, because that could have been very bad. But jeez, do you guys see how much damage Claudia does with that buff from Sylvan? It's too good. Now, let's go ahead and spruce up our boy Gray. Wow, now you can't do anything. Well, Blades of Wind is not too bad. We'll do Sonic Slash. Sonic Slash. Every time I see things like that, I think, like, Sonic Speed. Wouldn't that make for an LP, y'all? I know it's totally random, has nothing to do with this fight, but playing, like, Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2 would be a hoot and a half. Oh, my gosh. That might be something we could look at in the future. I'm not going to make any promises, but I wouldn't be opposed to playing a Sonic game. I actually have enjoyed quite a few of the 3D Sonic titles, but, you know, they come with... they're a mixed bag. Let's just say that. Total mixed bag. Now, hold up. I think I need... I'm trying to prioritize who to heal. I better just bring Gian back up. Gray actually looks okay. And for you, Gian, I don't want to use my other bomb quite yet. I think this should be good. These actually aren't too tough, the enemies. The real thing is, with the damage over time tick from their poison, plus the fact that there were 3 of them and they could kind of stack onto your teammates, and further for me, the fact that Sylvan's HP is extremely low. He's not even at 80 HP, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 78, which I understand why, because, you know what, let me heal myself up. And we will try, I guess, Blades of Wind again. We'll go back to Sonic Slash. And another set of punches. But I feel like Sylvan is actually extremely powerful with his magic. He does a lot of damage, and his BP gain, I think, is good. I mean, maybe someone would disagree with that, and I'm sure there are characters that do a better job than he does as a sorcerer or magician or whatever. But my point still remains that he's not too shabby. He leaves a little bit to be desired, but, you know, I feel, in general, it kind of comes with the territory of having characters you're not that attached to anyway. He could be the best magician, and I still wouldn't really love him or Brow. I will say also, though, I don't know how else you could have built... Oh! Get wrecked. So aside from losing Sylvan once, we actually overcame that without too much difficulty. So I'm pretty pleased with my team. Minus the animals, of course, but that wasn't bad at all. Hopefully I didn't leave anything good along that other path.
We did it! We're free! I'm heading back to Melvir to report to my superior, Lord Neville. You should stay away from Befall until this whole thing quiets down.
No, come with me.
John, why were you spying on the Duke in the first place?
Well, the Duke's wife, Lady Matilda, is the Emperor's sister. His Majesty has no children. So if something were to happen to him, she would become Empress of Befall. Well, I hope we meet again.
John, no! What the fuck? And he has my shit? I don't think so. We're going right back to Melvir to recruit his ass. Assuming we still can? What? Oh, no. Well, let's at least go back before we get too gung-ho and chase after the dick. Let's talk to Monica and Neville and see if we'll get a prize for all of this. Because that was some drama.
You rescued Gian. Thank you so much.
Can you say his name right, please? 5,000 gold, what in the hell? Oh, and 150 jewels. You guys, I think this is the biggest prize we've gotten from any quest, and this one wasn't that hard.
You rescued Gian. Thank you so much.
I just want to take a moment to look. Oh, 8,000 gold and 326 jewels. I don't know if that's quite enough for either Gray or Claudia to hit level 3 in their shit, but since we're wanting to spruce up John anyway, we can probably do... So that was what I was saying, you know, alongside a million other things.
Hello.
That, oh, cosmology shit is here. Claudia, I guess you really could use some more spells yourself, why don't we do Sunray, restore a comrade's HP, and remove willpower status ailments. That's good too. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Although,
Hello there.
there's a cosmology shop back at... What the hell? I really want to know, why can I not use my materials that I have for some of these things? I feel like we've seen this before, where we were able to... Oh! My worthless club could be fixed? Get out of here, really? Huh. And then it's not as worthless anymore, it seems. Do you guys see this? Adding Southern Steel actually makes it pretty decent. I was not expecting that. So, and adding Legao Steel is not bad either. Should we just try it, just to give Claudia something else to use? That's pretty good. Huh. Who would have thought? Certainly not me. I guess you could do, I don't know. Not really feeling that. No. I don't really like the idea of sprucing up some of these other objects that it seems like they're questionable anyway, or they will remain questionable because they're lower level items anyway. Okay, nothing else is going to be good. That's crazy that for like 100 gold we were able to get that looking real nice. But alright, I'm getting distracted. I need to run back over to... Hey, talk to me.
What do you want?
What do you have in terms of classes? So Imperial Knight, that's what John is. I thought there was another one called like Imperial Marine, I think? Vigilance. I don't really care about any of these, to be honest. But maybe I should be unlocking everything at some point for those who can have them. And then what? Oh, you don't have any search. All right. I know. I'm just spending my money willy-nilly now, and I need to stop and keep it moving. All right, let's go grab John. I cannot believe we got 5,000 gold from that quest completion. That is wild, y'all. Whew. That's the most money we've had in a long time. And even after spending quite a bit in getting spells and repairing a club, buying a few proficiencies, we still got over 6 grand. That is nothing to scoff at, y'all. So John is going to be looking good by the end of this episode, and I think I'm going to keep him for a very, very long time. I am still leaning towards what I've already shared with you guys, that the animals...
This is the Imperial
Yeah.
Leave at once.
I've heard this all before, and then you don't actually stop me from entering. So I don't know why they're still saying this garbage. You know what I wonder? And then I'll get back to my conversation about the animals and John in just a second. What I'm curious about is for these palaces, and you know how they're randomly locked, even though we've not been in any of them yet that have had anything too extraordinary going on behind the closed doors. I wonder if there are quests tied
Hi,
to
Claudia.
all of
How's it
them,
going?
and it's further incentive for you.
Life as an
Yeah,
adventurer
John.
must be pretty exciting.
Just get your
Mind
pretty
if I
little
tag
ass
along?
back in my party. You better still have my shit. I'll be real mad if he dropped anything of mine. Let's see. Is he still... Okay, he does have everything. The one bomb. Let's see if we can grab him some weapons or something. And why am I running out of here? Let me hit that little box button. But we did see John has cosmology also. I want to hold off, though, before I buy any spells for him. Let's go back and talk to the mentor here. I know, y'all. I'm telling you like 3 stories at once. So, okay, quests. I wonder if it's further incentive for you to go to places and try to spark quests, because I wonder if we had started as, let's say, Albert, and we hadn't come to Melvere and gotten involved in anything that would have introduced us to John or Neville, if the castle would have been closed off from us. And further, if that's the case, then we wouldn't have also been able to recruit John because the castle would be closed. So I'm guessing that's kind of what's going on. But anyway, let me focus for a second. So this is what I recalled this being here. So there's also Imperial Marine, and I think I might do this because it's going to give him access to short swords, the scimitar, of which we do have one in our inventory, as well as a hand axe. He also gets survival and aerology, which, I mean, what's the big difference between Knight and Marine here? So let's wait for it to take its time to scroll. here we go. So advanced class, level 2. Is it going to tell me what it does? What the difference is? I guess I have to look here. Okay, so Imperial Marines excel at performing combos with the next attacker, and Imperial Knights excel at performing combinations with the previous attacker. So it really seems the only difference is if you have someone who attacks before John or after John. But that doesn't sound that different. Let's go ahead and just learn it. I mean, I think it's going to be good in the long run to have... Ooh, yes. And we'll just change it, just to switch it. He started as an Imperial Knight. We'll make him a Marine. It sounds a little more romantic anyway. We could also give him some magical abilities, but I just don't see him being a scholar. I don't know. It just doesn't seem very John-like to me. We could also, just to give him some other skills... I don't know if I really want to do this, though. I still don't understand... So traders excel at bartering with a variety of monsters. Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe I should eventually change Claudia to a trader or get someone that can be a trader. Oh, I didn't realize this. Rangers can sometimes avoid consuming BP. Oh, that's wild. Craftsmen can sometimes prevent items from consuming DP. That's also really cool. Bard, the legendary class of bards, consumes less DP. Huh. Weird. That is so weird. I wonder how you unlock Bard. It's probably a combination of special things. But anyway, I think this is good for John for now. We do have 196 jewels left, but I don't want to go full ham, you know what I mean? And just spend all of my money on a bunch of different things. What I will do, though... Do you really not have any search skills? What is up with that, Gray? Get your shit together. But John only has survival, so that's also not super great. Okay. So maybe I do need to get at least a point in something else. I just don't fully, I think, understand the value in having a whole bunch of classes under your belt unless you just need them in order to diversify things that are options later. I don't know. So should I go ahead and just grab Craftsman or Trader? Y'all, I don't know. Whatever, let's do Trader. It gives you quite a few things. And so far, I think Claudia's the only one that really has any of these skills, to be honest. So having strategy and trading, but I'm not using trading. I know, I'm going back and forth, y'all. Just ignore me. I'm on the struggle bus right now because I don't fully... I probably just wasn't... You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything with this. Such is my life. Okay, how we will end this, though. Let's go ahead and give John... He can use now the scimitar, so that's great. He also can use a hand axe. Oh, the hand axe is damaged. It's a little poopy. But he can't use two-handed swords. And I'm going to hold on to the Holy Staff because we will eventually have some mages. I think I might, at some point, re-recruit Miriam, and or we'll see what that Herman guy and Galahad both have. Herman might be just a blank canvas. We've seen this with some other characters before. So I don't know. We'll get Herman and maybe Galahad, and then I'll kind of plan my team from there, but I'm thinking I want to eventually have, if not a wizard, we saw Rosalian Mage was a thing back when we were in the Estemirs, and I think Miriam would be great at that. Maybe you could stack it. The only thing you have to be careful about is that some of the spells do not play well together, and we see that they kind of cancel one another out. So I don't know if you can be a wizard and a Rosalian Mage, and or if you could be like an Imperial Scholar and a Rosalian Mage. I'll have to look at that. But you'll see what I'm talking about for those of you that are like, what the fuck, Rabbit, are you even saying? But I'm coming here to, I think this is, Allure is cosmology, so that I can buy some shit for John, since he has skills in cosmology. And now he knows aerology, I want to say, too. Yes, he does. So, okay, on the left-hand side, you can know all of these, and then if you unlock anything on the right-hand side that counteracts what you have on the left-hand side, it's my understanding from the volunteer brigade that either the spells are not as potent or you can't use them at all. So for example, because we have cosmology, I cannot, or I should not, I suppose I should say, learn sorcery on John. And same thing, since we have aerology, I really shouldn't learn terrology. Does Claudia has terrology, but does not know any terrology skills or abilities. Anyway, let's grab Sunray, and we'll also get Moonbeam, even though we just, didn't we get that for cheaper at, I think this was cheaper in Loban, but whatever, I'm not too worried about it. A Starlight, oh, that sounds, create up to 5 tiny stars to revolve around you and absorb attacks. Ooh, that sounds really good, but my cosmology is only level 2, and I wonder, well, maybe they don't correspond, because I think max level would be like 5, maybe it's 6, who the hell knows, but I'm not going to spend 1,400 gold on this, not right now. Okay, so with that being done, I know y'all, what an exciting episode. We ended up re-recruiting John, because I'm a little obsessed. And why do I always run out of the buildings? I don't know. That's what the box button's there for. Get it together, Rabbit. I think with aerology, it was one of the Estemirs had that temple, if I recall correctly. So let me see. Do you have anything else for me? No, nothing new. So you know what we can do? Why don't we focus, probably not in this episode, but I was musing aloud that I think this quest is going to be isolated somewhere here in the Befall Empire. So I might want to spend some time going back through the different towns and cities here to see if we can speak with someone who has more information. Or maybe we'll find Marina again. I'm guessing since the source is a coastal town, she's going to pop up in different coastal towns. Melvir doesn't really count as a coastal town, I don't think, although it does have a port, so I don't know. But what I want to end this episode by doing is revisiting Rosalia. No, I don't think it's Rosalia. I think it's South Estemir, to be honest with you, that has the Aerology Temple. So let's just run here. Do I have to run through anything? Oh, I actually don't. Look at that, y'all. The game spared me. I thought for sure they're going to just troll me and make me run through that new road or whatever it's called. Okay. There should be... Oh, here's Marina. Is this part 2?
Have you found any nymph statues? I haven't been looking. Oh, I see. That's too bad.
Wow, Claudia, way to be a bitch. It's not that I haven't been looking. Well, okay, maybe Claudia's being honest. I really haven't been looking, but it's not because I don't care, but because I was trying to rescue John. Okay, Pyrology. Oh, you know what? Whatever. Let's go ahead and buy this for Claudia as well. Oh, raise a magical shield of flame. Oh, and then hydrology spells. But no one else knows hydrology. Well, I wasn't necessarily intending to spend a whole lot of money on spells, yet here we are. To be honest, though, why are you in my fucking way?
I used to live in the Knight's Dominion, but there got to be too many monsters there.
Oh, he's the guy that probably said he was leaving? I think we had spoken with him. Where am I going? There should be a temple. Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I did. Oh god, it's been too long, South Estemir. This place is such a trash can. What even? Wait, this says Temple of Yucombe? I thought Yucombe was the god of the sea. But maybe, I don't know, whatever. I think this is where I get aerology. It is. Oh, seaside aerology. You know what? I'm not even going to question it. John, here you go. So Blades of Wind for you as well. We can do Strength and Pull as well. Blood Curdle. Freeze an enemy's body fluid. Sometimes inflicts unconsciousness. Huh. We could also get, oh wow, Snowstorm. Missile Shield. Raise a shield that nullifies projectile attacks against a comrade for 1 turn only. These all sound nice, but I think I'm going to leave it at... You know what? Let's get Blood Curdle. We've got 3,500 gold left. I think that's pretty good. I think we've spent a lot of money. Probably more than I really should have. I spent about half of what I started out with. We've got some shit we can sell. So why don't we part ways by doing that? And when we kickstart our upcoming episode number 28, oh, this is where the mentor is. Not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. Thief, Rebel. Thief isn't that bad, but I don't have anyone on my team that I'd like to know Thief. Kajar or Jar Sentinel. That could be really good too, honestly. I don't know how I feel about this. It's not too bad when you think about it, but hydrology and demonology, I think 2 people on my team cannot do this. I think demonology is not good with either John or Claudia. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I don't fucking remember. And then here's Traitor again. So I guess I could do this. Wait, so Gray's a traitor too? How did I not realize this? Maybe everyone on my team should just have Traitor. I don't know. But it seems like that's kind of what I started doing. We could also do Entertainer. That might be kind of nice as well to add to someone. I don't know. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I am here. Ooh, coverts, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here. You know what? Just to keep up with getting everything unlocked. Can we do this? We can grab disarm traps. We can grab pick locks. No search skills for you. And John, you honestly have very little, but we'll do survival. Okay, so now I have even less money, you guys. And I was just like, oh, I should save my money because it's going to get rough. And I made it even rougher.
How can I help you?
But it's okay. We've got some shit to sell. Get out of here. We'll get rid of this. I do not need this bone amulet. I feel like it's not very good. I don't see used as tempering material for weapons and armor. I have not been able to use these though. So where do I need to go and what do I need to do to be able to use these for creating my own weapons? That's the question that's on my mind. But all right, now, you guys, we can go back to what I was saying. When we come back together in episode number 28, I think we're going to just try, let's scroll back up to the Befall Empire. I don't know where we'll need to start, and now this is making me question it because Yucomb is here also. And that's probably why Marina showed up here, because she's trying to find the nymph statues for the Temple of Yucomb. So, I don't know. She said 3 of them were stolen, so does that mean, like, some of them from Melvir's Temple of Yucomb, the water one, and then some of them from South Estemir's Temple of Yucomb, the air-based one? I'm not sure, and maybe I'm overthinking this and it doesn't fucking matter and they're truly just spread out everywhere, but I'm gonna go with my initial gut instinct that somewhere here in the Befall Empire, we already went through Melvir and I feel like we talked to a lot of people. We also were just in Loben. So why don't we start off exploring Brual and Orifont in our next episode. Nothing's going to be in Mazewood, and of course Fairies Grove is trolling me by just showing up now when I actually am not interested in going there because I don't have anything to put on the pedestals, and I don't think it would be in the Bear Plateau because that seems very open-ended and like that's going to be tied to a very specific targeted quest. So I'm thinking Brual and Orifont are the 2 places we're going to need to check out. Bruel's also a port town. It even says that in the description if you look down at the bottom of the screen. Orifont's not. So I don't know. Bruel actually might be where we need to go. So anyhow, my darlings, thank you for watching. My name is Rabbit. This is my blind run through Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song on the PlayStation 2. And I am so happy to have you guys along for this experience and journey with me. So take care, be good, and I'll see you in just a moment where we will be ready to hit the ground running in Bruel. And if we cannot find any sort of lead here, we'll check out Orifont. Then I really don't know. We'll just have to kind of plan our next steps from there. So I'll see you guys in just a second.